All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. Hope you all are having a good day so far. So, I heard you all loud and clear, and I can't believe this is a real thing. So, this is one Kobe Bryant fan versus 10 Kobe haters, and the Kobe fan is SxADk. Now, I got to tell you the truth. The first couple of you who sent me this comment, you got to react to this. I thought you guys said skip, because I'm so used to Skip battling out the haters and doing this exact thing. I kept seeing SKIP, and then it took me until I finally like clicked on the video and watched it. I'm like, wait, Skap? What the hell's Skap doing here? But then I went to Skap's YouTube channel, and I saw him actually promoting this, and I'm like, holy crap, this is real. So anyways, you guys, here we are. I think I gave it enough days to cook on its own, where you can't be like, oh, you stole my steam. No, I think we're good. I think we're ready. So this is incredibly long. I don't think I'm gonna, it's an hour and 11 minutes. I don't think I can react to this in one shot. So it's probably gonna be a 2-day thing. But as far as today goes, I got a couple of nice cold beers next to me. It's been a while since I've done this during a reaction, but what the hell? Two cold beers, that's my limit, and let's have some fun. Guys, as I always do, I'm linking the original video down below in the description. This time, this is from a channel called Clash and Two More. So I'm linking that down below for you guys if you want to check out the original video and check out the channel. Also, shout out to channel members. I appreciate you guys. You see a list of them down in the description as well. It's going to be a long one. Let's get right into this. Let's see how this goes.
Top 4 in scoring, top 4 in playoff scoring.
He took
7
Michael
trips to the
Jordan's
finals.
blueprint, and he still couldn't be as good as him.
There is nothing more impactful than Kobe Bryant.
We're talking about Batman and Robin.
Batman and Superman.
Kobe was never a Superman. Kobe's not even Batman.
Yeah.
Kobe is Robin.
Boo this guy! What's up, guys? My name is Chae Park. I am sick and tired of the diminishing of Kobe Bryant's legacy, so I am here once and for all to shut these 10 Kobe haters up. My first claim is,
dude, Skap is the biggest Kobe fan ever. The one comment exchange I ever had with Skap was him literally saying, thank you for spreading the truth about Kobe Bryant. That's all he cared about, and I respect the hell out of it.
That Kobe Bryant is on the NBA's Mount Rushmore.
Agreed.
First of all, I just want to make sure you know Mount Rushmore got 4 faces on it, right?
Yep.
I do know that,
Let me
yes.
rattle off the 4 for you, big dog.
Okay, go for it.
We got Bron, of course, Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson. That leaves Kobe looking up at said mountain, now doesn't it?
Why do you have Kobe Bryant beneath those players?
Well, for one, if you're talking about Magic Johnson, you're talking about 9 first-team All-NBAs in 12 years. Then we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That argument can be used against LeBron.
Who had the greatest career of any basketball player ever from the second he can look at one. We got Michael Jordan, Kobe's idol, enough said. And then we got LeBron James, who was drafted when I was learning multiplication tables. He is getting ready to play for your Lakers right now. That's an unbeatable Mount Rushmore.
What did he say about LeBron James that is valid whatsoever, other than the fact that he's been playing a long time?
All due respect to Kobe, he's looking right up at that one.
Let me tell you why you're dead wrong and why Kobe Bryant is arguably above every player you just mentioned.
Oh, freaking do it.
Other than Michael Jordan himself, Kobe Bryant exists as the most total package in NBA history. Outside of arguably Michael Jordan, he is the greatest scorer, arguably the greatest, top three all-time scorer, undeniably. He is an elite two-way player, and guys, look, ultimately, I'm not here to talk about who you are underneath. Look, as Bruce Wayne told Rachel Dawes, it's not who you are underneath, it's what you do that defines you.
Oh,
Kobe
good
Bryant
quote.
is one of the most, and I'm sorry, let me check that, is the most accomplished player in the postseason when it matters most, outside of only Michael Jordan. He went to 7 finals.
And probably Bill Russell.
Won 5, and when you look at the requisite amount of supporting cast that he had, and we'll get into the Shaq claims later, when you look at the requisite amount of supporting cast that he had, coupled with the opposition that he faced, no one, arguably even outside of Jordan, accomplished as much. Therefore, I'm just here to say what he did. Kobe Bryant, top 3 scorer all-around great player, and went to 7 finals, won 5 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you said all-around player,
Okay, 2 things real quick. One, this is why he's my number 2. This is the thought process, the thought gymnastics I had to do in order to get him to the number 2 spot. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. It feels right. 2, if I'm watching this kind of content and I'm drinking a couple of beers, hey, bad language warning. If I cuss, I cuss. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to, it's like hanging out with you guys watching this. Okay.
I noticed how he conveniently left out passing, right? Just conveniently forgot that you have to give the ball to the other team, something Kobe Bryant wasn't a fan of, except in 2006 Game 7 against the Suns, where he decided that's all he wanted to do. Mr. Mamba mentality himself decided, you know what? I don't feel like playing offensive basketball today. I'll let the other 4 of y'all do it.
Okay,
now,
see, that one's a fair punch. Then that's the one of the only fair punches that I basically, if you say that about Kobe, I go, yep, but he learned from that mistake.
if we're talking about the 7 trips to the finals, I don't like how, as a basketball community, we give players credit for the times they didn't make the finals. So all of a sudden, it's a bad thing that LeBron went to the finals 10 of his 23 years, as opposed to Kobe Bryant, who went for 7 out of his 20.
Firstly, Kobe Bryant was not a starter in the NBA till he was age 20.
That's a positive?
He ruptured. Hold on.
Is that a positive?
Hold on. Kobe Bryant was, because he was drafted, he was traded from Charlotte to the Lakers. Therefore, he did not get into the starting lineup. He did not get into the starting lineup until his age 20 season because they had Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, 2 all-star caliber guards. He then ruptured his Achilles at his end of his 34 season, right? So he didn't get the postseason run that year. He had a season-ending injury the year after. He had another season-ending injury the year after that. Really, when you look at it, Kobe Bryant had 13 times that he could get in to the playoffs as a starter and go at it. He went to 7 finals in the 13 years and won 5 of them. LeBron is entering healthy year 23, and he's only won 4,
Yep.
and he had a better supporting cast than Kobe Bryant, and he faced weaker competition than Kobe Bryant did to win less. He didn't
Bottom line, if you want to talk about, taking one thing as a higher precedence over another, how many times you made it to the finals but lost versus how many times you didn't make it to the finals, like, none of this shit even matters in my mind. The point is, if you want to bottom line it, then who got the most championships? It ain't LeBron James. It's Kobe Bryant. Kobe deserves that spot over LeBron any day. Any day. And if this guy wants to sit around and talk about passing, why isn't Larry Bird on his list?
Have a better version of Shaq than Kobe. You talk about supporting cast. And on top of that, you're eliminating years from Kobe Bryant's career because of injury, and he wasn't good enough to beat out Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones. These are not positives.
He was a high schooler.
And these are knocks against Kobe Bryant's career because he wasn't good enough to crack the starting lineup coming out of high school.
It's not.
Unlike LeBron James. And then at the end of his career, he ended up getting injured. Again, unlike LeBron James.
Because Kobe...
Dude, lots of guys came off the bench their first season. Tracy McGrady off the top of my head. Scottie Pippen. There's a ton of them. That's usually how the journey starts, especially when you're only 18 years old. Give the guy a break. He just came out of high school.
Is not load managing like LeBron James. Kobe Bryant, when he ruptured his Achilles tendon, played in 46 minutes per night in the last 8 games of the season leading in to the rupture in his age 17 season,
and look where it got
dragging
him.
a team into the postseason. Kobe Bryant, that Mamba mentality, that competitiveness that LeBron James doesn't have, never had, that forced Kobe Bryant to prematurely end his career because he was just that damn competitive.
Agreed.
Kobe Bryant may be better than certain players, but when I look at Mount Rushmore, I'm going to look more about players that change the game. So I'm going to give you 4. Obviously, you're going to have LeBron James. LeBron James arguably responds.
I mean, no, let me just get my opinion in here real quick because I feel like this guy's going to just contradict himself. So he said the criteria for him is everyone who changed the game. Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry. That's my list according to him.
Responsible for positionless basketball. Let's also talk Magic Johnson.
LeBron didn't change the game. Scottie Pippen was already doing that way before LeBron played that big forward, the point forward role. This came around 20 years before LeBron James.
That changed the game. So I'm gonna give you 4. Obviously, you're gonna have LeBron James. LeBron James arguably responsible for positionless basketball. Let's also talk Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson created run and gun offense. Let's talk about Steph Curry.
No, he
Steph
didn't.
Curry made the game.
You ever heard of Pete Maravich? This guy sucks.
Game today, a three-point shooting game. And then I'm going to give the last spot to Shaquille O'Neal. Why I say that? Shaquille O'Neal, arguably to me, the most dominant big man. During his era, teams had to build themselves in order that wanted to compete to beat Shaq. You had to have 3 legit centers just to have enough people to give enough fouls to handle Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe Bryant is more so a clone of Michael Jordan in the sense that he gets a lot of extra hype from Mamba mentality. But really, that mentality was Michael Jordan. He looked up to him throughout his whole childhood. That was his hero. That was the reason why he entered the draft early, because he thought there was a rumor Michael Jordan was going to retire, so he wanted to play for him. Kobe Bryant, certainly a great player, but he did not truly change the game of how it was played.
Wait, did he have Michael Jordan on the list? Did he even have Jordan on the list?
Now, if you want to look at how people change the game, fine. Again, it's not who you are underneath; it's what you do that defines.
And how is Steph Curry not on the list? Am I tripping?
I'm looking at impact. Kobe Bryant led an NBA decade in scoring, points per game, and in total points scored. There's only 3 human beings in NBA history that have done that.
Okay, I'm going to be a dick here real quick. I'm just going to speak the truth as I see it when I see it in this one. If that's the criteria, first off, I think this guy's got it all wrong. That's not supposed to be the criteria. And if it is the criteria, he listed 4 players that make basically no sense, in my opinion. But 2, if that really is the criteria, I wouldn't be debating that Kobe Bryant belongs on that list. I would be debating Michael Jordan belongs on that list. But yeah, Kobe Bryant is 80% carbon copy Michael Jordan. It is what it is. He just did a damn good job of it. But you can't say, like, you changed the game. Kobe didn't change the game. Same way that I can say LeBron didn't change the game. It was done before. This idea was done before.
Wilt Chamberlain in the 1960s, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the 1970s, and Kobe Bryant in the 2000s. That's it. Nobody else. Not ever. Not LeBron James. Not Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant. And in that span of time, from 2000 through 2010, an 11-year span from the finals in 2000 to 2010, Kobe Bryant went to 7 NBA finals and won 5 of them, while making 9 All-NBA first-team defensive selections during that span of time. There simply isn't more people. There's no more than one accomplished than Kobe Bryant in NBA history. You're talking about changing the game. Let's talk about impact on the game. You mentioned the Mamba mentality. You poo-poo it. You roll your eyes at it. But it is transcendent. It not only still transcends basketball even after Kobe left. It's gone on to other sports in other leagues. Let me tell you a quick little story.
I'm going to be fair, though. That mindset, that was from Jordan. That really was from Jordan. And honestly, if you want to go further back, Jordan got a lot of that from Bird.
When the LA Chargers freshly relocated back to LA, Kobe Bryant came in to talk to the team. After he left, he mentioned a book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. They had more than 50 requests from players to get that book. Max Crosby, like stud edge rusher for the Raiders, has Kobe's face tattooed on his chest. Jaden Daniels, stud quarterback for Washington. Kobe is his favorite player. He was born in 2000. He was an infant. Kobe Bryant transcends, okay? So you're talking about impact. There is nothing more impactful than Kobe Bryant, at least in the last
But everything you say, all that motivation that Kobe is giving them, it comes from Michael Jordan itself. You mentioned the finals. Let's talk about 2000.
What jersey number does LeBron James wear again, buddy?
2004. They solely lost that finals because of Kobe Bryant. He's the reason, because he was not willing to handle Shaquille O'Neal. He broke up a dynasty in the making. They could have won another 2, 3 titles. His own selfishness in that aspect. It was Shaq's team. He had to understand that.
I fully acknowledge, even as a huge Kobe fan and defender,
please.
that he is not without his warts or his blemishes.
Good.
His career certainly had them. However, factoring in those blemishes with his successes still outweighs any other player that ever existed outside of Michael Jordan.
That's fair enough, but again, we're talking Mount Rushmore. To me, Mount Rushmore is about guys that changed the way basketball is played. The 4 I said are the ones that did that. Kobe
Michael
Bryant.
Jordan didn't change the way basketball was played. He just did it better than everybody else.
I don't agree with Skap there. I don't agree with Skap. Michael Jordan led to not only his guy, Kobe Bryant, emulating him, but a generation of NBA players through the 90s and the 2000s completely emulating his style of play. Yes, Michael Jordan did create something different. So I guess that answers the question that he did have Jordan on the Mount Rushmore. But really, Where's Wilt Chamberlain and Steph Curry? Those guys definitely changed the game. Like him or not.
That's insane.
He just did it better than everybody else.
The 1980s was all about fast-paced offense. In the 1980s,
Dr.
when
J
Michael
was doing
Jordan,
stuff
when
that
Michael
Michael
Jordan
Jordan
in the
was doing.
90s basketball.
Skap, don't do the thing where you gotta like belittle somebody else who's great to prop up your guy. Please don't do that in this debate. Listen to me. Guys, I have no agenda, okay? I just love basketball, so I'm going to say it as I feel. You guys all asked me to react to this. I'm going to react to this as genuine as possible, okay? Just all honesty. I don't care who's got who on the list or who's not on the list. That's all up to them as individuals. But if I hear bullshit, I got to call it out, man, because this is the new way of debating, and I don't like it at all. We don't need to trash somebody like MJ to prop up a Kobe Bryant. No, they can rise up together.
90s basketball slowed
Jordan
down for a
just
reason because Michael
revolutionized the way
Jordan
it
was
was
the
played.
best.
Jordan simply revolutionized the way that it was played. He did it better than everybody else. And Kobe Bryant, you're fine, you got me. Jordan was Kobe's idol. Kobe did emulate him in some ways. And yet, when he gets that close to Jordan, and Jordan is the greatest of all time, then I guess that means that Kobe Bryant's better than everybody else other than that guy, which is Michael Jordan, which is why he's on my Mount Rushmore.
100% agree with Skap on that one. That is why Kobe Bryant has my number 2 spot all time. You get that close to the greatest of all time. How do you not crown that dude and say, yep, you get it. There's your silver medal. Like, you have to do it.
LeBron, Michael Jordan.
This is a great video.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron, best all-around player of all time.
I disagree with that.
Michael Jordan, most accomplished winner. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Most accomplished winner? Bill Russell?
Literally
Wait,
has.
sorry.
Michael Jordan, most accomplished winner. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar literally has the most successful resume because
Best resume. He's
Best-
on my Mount Rushmore.
yeah, best resume.
You get no
be-
pushback
be-
on Jordan or Kareem.
And then Shaq, literally is the most dominant player. So
Shaq
I don't.
is not literally the most dominant player.
How is
That's
he's more
subjective.
dominant than Kobe?
Wilt Chamberlain?
Wilt Chamberlain's more dominant than Shaquille O'Neal.
Thank you,
That's
Skap.
arguable.
Well, it's arguable that Shaq is more dominant than Kobe.
I'm just saying. There's no way you can put Kobe Bryant on the
Kobe,
Mount.
listen.
There's no way you can put him on the Mount Rushmore because
listen.
you're basing it off of just him working hard. Just because you work
That-
hard
that's
at
No,
something.
no, it's the results, dude. 5 championships. It's a hell of a result.
Talking
just
about
because-
tangible accomplishments.
Just because you work hard at something doesn't mean
Let's talk
you're
about
the
Shaquille O'Neal.
absolute best.
How is Shaquille O'Neal above Kobe Bryant?
No, this guy. Oh man, I'm gonna try not to do the insults, but this is the tangible results are the championships, bro. The success. That's the tangible results. You talk about a guy like LeBron James. That's our problem. Where are the results in 22 years? Where is it? Kobe did it. Kobe did it better than LeBron. Unless LeBron gets 2 more championships all of a sudden, then I might have to reassess. I might have to rethink everything. But until then, I live in freaking reality. This is the reality. 5 championships.
The three-peat that they went on, he was the bus driver.
Kobe Bryant from 1999 through 2004 scored more total.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me back it up. Who's he calling the bus driver?
Let's talk
You're
about
the
Shaquille
absolute
O'Neal.
best.
How is Shaquille O'Neal above Kobe Bryant?
The three-peat that they went on, he was the bus driver.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant from 1999 through 2004 scored more total points than Shaquille O'Neal. He averaged about a point less in the postseason in their 4 finals runs together. That is while Kobe was leading the NBA in fourth quarter scoring, clutch scoring. He was their lead facilitator, ball handler. He was first team All-NBA defense in those seasons. So if you're saying that Shaq was the leader, what? Because he averaged 1 more point per game? Do you know that Magic Johnson didn't lead the Lakers in scoring in any one of his single 5 finals runs?
Okay, but if you want to bring up Magic Johnson, he was a rookie and won the Lakers a championship.
I'm trying to.
So I'm just saying, if you're trying to base that as an argument, that's
In a year where
kinda
in a
messing
year
you
where
up.
Kareem
So,
Abdul-Jabbar
I'm
was
just saying
leading
that's kind of
MVP.
messing you up. Like, I don't know why you'd bring up Magic Johnson when
Because
literally
Kobe Bryant's an exponentially better scorer than Magic Johnson. He's an exponentially better defender than Magic Johnson. He won the same number of championships than Magic Johnson with far
okay, but
less help than
Showtime
Magic
Lakers,
Johnson.
Showtime
and
Lakers,
played way
Showtime
harder
Lakers though,
competition than Magic
Showtime
Johnson.
Lakers.
What about Showtime Lakers? Yeah. They were both great eras.
Though?
Hold on, I want to address the Shaquille O'Neal versus Magic Johnson thing real quick. Let me just drop some knowledge on these haters and you right now.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know
speak.
that Kobe Bryant faced and beat more 50-win opponents in the Western Conference in just 2008 through 2010 than Magic Johnson did in his entire career? Oh, and who wasn't on the team in 2008 through 2010? Shaquille O'Neal. So I don't want to hear any more of the Shaquille O'Neal qualifiers.
Okay, but you still had Pau Gasol. You still have Lamar.
And
Odom.
what's Pau Gasol? Like the 80th or 90th best player of all time?
You don't think he's a Hall of Famer?
He's not top 75.
You don't think he's a Hall of Famer?
He's definitely a Hall of Famer. But yeah, he's not at Shaquille O'Neal level or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar level for that matter.
The Hall of Famer.
So then what are we talking about?
But he's not top. He's
You're
certainly not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson played with each other.
You're acting like Kobe didn't have a team
Kareem and
in
Magic
09
played
and
with
010.
each other
He literally
and
had
James Worthy, a top 50 all-time player.
Pau Gasol. He literally had Lamar Odom. He had Trevor Ariza. He had Derek Fisher. All these guys literally helped him win a game.
Lamar Odom made no All-Star appearances in his entire career, no All-NBA selections. Derek Fisher made no All-Star appearances, no All-NBA appearances.
You know, bailed out Kobe in Game 7 of the 2010 NBA Finals?
Yeah, tell me about
Ron Artest.
Ron Artest, you made one All-Star appearance like 7 years earlier. I'm talking about Magic Johnson with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and James Worthy.
You know what Kobe's Mamba mentality says? I'm going to shoot 7 for 24, but since that's going to be seen as the best thing ever because I didn't give up.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't
2010?
matter. Yeah,
Game 7, 2010?
Listen.
Where he still led both teams in scoring, led both teams in fourth quarter scoring, had 16 rebounds because Kobe Bryant is a winner.
Wait, Game 7, 2010, if I'm not mistaken, is the game where they scored like 80 points each because it was just a big-ass grind-out game. And no one shot good that game. If you look at all the shooting percentages, no one shot good that game. By the way, quick chime in. Kobe had a good team. And the last two championships he played, I won't be that guy. He had a solid team. Great role players, great 1-2 punch between him and Pau Gasol. There's nothing like a Miami Big Three or like what Cleveland had, with Kyrie, LeBron, Kevin Love, like all that kind of stuff. I won't say it's that level, but he had a great team, a team worthy of championship, and Kobe led them to 2 championships in 3 years in that era. I think he did a damn good job, but I'm not going to discredit the team. Lamar Odom, Derek Fisher, Ron Artest, all of these guys, Pau Gasol, they all deserve their respect.
What I'm saying to you is Kobe Bryant, just because he's a hard worker doesn't mean he's the overall best player. Literally.
Agreed.
Like, why are you saying? Literally, he took
top 4 in scoring, top 4 in playoff scoring.
He took Michael Jordan's blueprint, and he still couldn't be as good as him.
He took the greatest player ever's blueprint and got damn close to him. And
you're calling
better than everybody.
You're calling Kobe the greatest. Better than Michael Jordan, apparently.
No, I'm saying he's second to Michael Jordan.
You're saying he's second to Michael Jordan?
Second to Michael.
Okay.
You're saying Kobe is top 4 in points? You know what he also is top
new guy.
4? Misses.
LeBron's
He's number
first.
1 misses.
Get him, Skap. Also, first in turnovers.
No, he's not. Kobe's second, LeBron's one.
Per game.
LeBron's
played more. He's played more games.
He's number 1 in turnovers.
He's played more games.
So Kobe played a lot more games than all the other guys you're
right.
referencing.
Oh, so LeBron's played more games. Why didn't he have more championships then?
2-3 more seasons than Jordan to get less points?
No,
points
Kobe
per
has
game.
more-
Who has more points
Kobe
per game?
has more
Jordan is at
points than Michael
30.8.
Jordan.
Jordan is at 30.8. Is number 1 all time.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Tied with
Tell me about it.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Tell me about it. Let me tell
Where's
you
Kobe
this.
Bryant on the points per game list?
Okay, bro, can we milk in some context to this real quick? All of NBA history has been played at roughly a 110 point per game pacing.
Yeah.
In the 1960s, it was about 115.
Yep.
In the 70s and 80s, it was like 110. In the 80s, when Jordan came in 84, it was still being played at 110 per game. Up until 95, it was still at 105 points per game. Now it's back up to 115. It was 114 last year. In the 16-year span from when Kobe Bryant was drafted in 96 to when he ruptured his Achilles in 2012, the NBA was played at a 96 point per game pacing. That is the unequivocal dead ball era of NBA basketball. It was played at 15 to 20 points per game, less on average than any other era in NBA history, including 3/4 of Michael Jordan's career.
What's your Mount Rushmore?
My Mount Rushmore takes in accomplishments, how much they won, how much they impacted with the supporting cast, and the opposition they faced. So I've got Jordan, Kobe, Tim Duncan on my Mount Rushmores. And Kareem's resume is impeachable. I can't, even though he played weak-ass competition and play with a crazy supporting cast, his resume is unimpeachable. It's better than LeBron's. He's been to 10 finals. He won 6. He has 6 league MVPs. He's top 3 in three standard box metrics. That's rebounds, blocks, and points. My next claim is, other than Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant is the most successful playoff performer in NBA history.
You saying Kobe Bryant?
Okay. That's a good one, because LeBron fans can't be like, well, LeBron James, but they're gonna try, aren't they? Well, we got a Suns fan in here. I'm so sorry. My condolences, man. It's been a rough time, hasn't it?
Best playoff performer?
It's not close.
So how could you say it's not close when we seen what MJ do? We seen what he did.
I said MJ is the best.
Okay, so how about we take it to LeBron, right?
Sure.
Let's
Here it is.
LeBron, unique. Everything unique. What he did from Cleveland, 07, took him to the NBA Finals. Okay, we seen what
against two teams that didn't win more than half of their games.
But he still did what he did, right? He still
then got swept in the finals by the Spurs.
He still derailed Ben Wallace. He still derailed.
No, Ben Wallace was not on that team in 2007. He was on Chicago that year.
Okay, you got me. But still took out Detroit, right?
He probably forgot that Ben Wallace also played for LeBron James in Cleveland as well.
Yes, who won 2 more games in Cleveland and had the same net differential that year. They were identical teams. Then he gets into the finals with the top 3 net rated defensive team. They were in 1 possession games against the Spurs and got swept.
But let's take it to the Heat, right? Let's take it to the Heat.
Oh, let's take it to the Heat.
Yeah, 3-peat, even though he didn't.
He did not
3-peat, but he made 3 appearances, right?
He made 4. This guy doesn't even know basketball. Why are you debating Skap? He's going to kill you.
And he won 2.
Okay. He did his thing there. Then he went to Cleveland. It was a bunch of scrubs. Even though he had Kyrie.
Whoa.
Oh my God. This guy. Take off the Phoenix Suns jersey. You're embarrassing me.
Whoa. The year before the team up in Cleveland, when he left Miami to go to join an ascending all-star guard in Kyrie Irving. Do you remember what was happening in the NBA at that same time? Do you remember something called Riggin for Wiggins? Because every NBA team was trying to get Andrew Wiggins. Guess who got Andrew Wiggins? Guess who got him? Cleveland. They won the draft lottery. They got Andrew Wiggins, and because he was so coveted, they managed to flip him for Kevin Love. Kevin Love, that year, before he went to Cleveland, hold on.
Okay.
Kevin Love was top 3 league-wide in box plus minus, value over replacement, and player efficiency rating. He was 2nd or 3rd in all those metrics, behind only LeBron James and that league's MVP, that year's league MVP, Kevin Durant. That was Kevin Love. He was 2nd team All-NBA, and if there was not positionality that year in the All-NBA, he would have been 1st team All-NBA. That was the 3rd option in Cleveland.
You're gonna let me talk?
Hold on, you said those were scrubs in Cleveland?
They all wasn't scrubs. Okay, you're right. You got Kevin Love, you got Kyrie Irving, but who do they need? They needed LBJ. They needed LBJ. Who the
to do what?
I need. He needed a whole roster plus the bench. Derek Fisher. Who else?
Never an All-Star.
Trevor Ariza.
Never an All-Star.
Paul Gasol.
One-time All-Star. Do you know who Kobe Bryant's 3rd leading scorer was on the Shaq teams in the 2nd and 3rd time?
Ooh, let me see. 3rd score in the Shaq Kobe era. Robert Horry.
Derek Fisher.
Damn it. Shit.
Who played in?
He was clutch.
He never made one All-Star team. Never won All-NBA designation his entire career.
Not everybody's a star, bro. Not everybody's a star.
But LeBron had stars at every stop he went after he left Cleveland.
He did though. He did.
He
had 2 co-stars, bro.
He did. He had Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. Then he jumped to Kyrie Irving.
Okay, back to Miami Heat.
Then he went to Anthony
back to Miami Heat. Back to Miami Heat, bro. I'm from Dade County. Chris Bosh was not really that guy in Miami. It was really him and Dwayne Wade.
Let me hold on. Chris Bosh really wasn't that guy.
No, he wasn't.
But he went to 11 All-Star appearances in 13 seasons. And the year before he teamed up in Miami, he was 20th in VORP, 18th in BPM, 4th in PER, and wait, hold on, in a lower scoring era, in a lower paced era, Chris Bosh averaged 24 and 11 the year before the team up.
Yeah.
He really wasn't that guy. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I don't want to hear any of that shit. Like, I'm 100% with Skap on this. Chris Bosh, as a Raptor, right before he went to Miami, freaking monster. Kevin Love as a Timberwolf, right before he went to Cleveland, freaking monster MVP candidate. Anthony Davis, freaking monster.
No, not to a certain degree. No, he was not that guy. And let me finish this off, because you was talking the whole time. I hear what you're saying. But
How much weed you spoke today?
Okay, you're saying besides Michael Jordan, Kobe was the second best playoff performance. I have to scrap that.
I
Because
couldn't even get into my real
LBJ
points.
going from team to team to team, taking these players with him. Kobe, he stuck with one team.
Yeah.
I give him that. But Kobe, he gave up at certain times. He was a prima donna. He said, "I'll do it by myself." How could you do it by yourself, dude? You
You're
got
right.
saved by Andrew. You got saved by Paul Gasol. You couldn't do it with Dwight. You couldn't do it with Julius. You couldn't even do it with D'Lo. I mean,
D'Lo.
Come on,
Yeah, I hear people yelling Steve Nash.
come
You played
on, bro.
40 games with Kobe.
debate me about it. You couldn't do it with nobody else. You couldn't do it yourself.
He did do it himself way more than LeBron James ever did.
How?
Way more.
How?
This guy talking about Kobe Bryant giving up, and we literally have like 2 instances where I can say, ooh, that looked bad. 2 instances. LeBron, we have entire like videos dedicated to this. That you know, like I've reacted to a bunch of them. You all seen them. You know, it's like year after year after year. It just happened again last year in the playoffs where he quit on his team. And what was it? Was it a gentleman's sweep? I think game 5 of the last series, the first round, while they're a favorite against the Timberwolves. And yeah, you saw how that ended. Like, this happens every year for LeBron. So like the thing is, here, if I was a LeBron fan trying to debate that this guy is the GOAT, like LeBron is the GOAT, I would never, ever bring up choking. I would never bring it up and hope it doesn't enter the conversation, because all anybody has to do is put a mirror up to you and be like, what about your guy? You'd be like, oh shit. What about 07? What about 2011? You know, like list the times.
How? Because he took Pau Gasol, went to 3 straight finals and won back-to-back.
Did we forget the COVID chip? Did we forget
Chris Bosh,
the COVID
hold on.
chip? Did we forget
I
2020?
certainly didn't forget about it. He had Anthony Davis, who was a top 5 player.
That's it.
Kyle Kuzma, Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, he had Rondo.
Alex Caruso.
How can you talk about playoff success without talking about Bill Russell from the Boston Celtics? He won 9 straight NBA finals.
Before we get into it, let me just, how can we talk about it? Well, because there were anywhere between only 9 to 14 teams in the NBA at the time that Bill Russell was playing.
You can only,
and because, hold on, and one last point, I'll turn it back over to you. And because Bill Russell played with anywhere between 6 to 8 other Hall of Famers throughout all of his title runs. That's why I'm not talking. No disrespect to Bill Russell. He's in my top 10 all time. He's close to like 6 or 7, but he's not Mount Rushmore, and he didn't have better playoff success than Kobe Bryant.
How can you talk about how there are less teams, but then you're also going to talk about how he has so many Hall of Famers on his team? Like Tommy Heinsohn would not be a Hall of Famer in today's game.
I mean, well, that's your opinion.
Bill, I mean, look at the guy. Look at the guy.
Is that what we're going based off? Look at the guy? Look at Nikola Jokic. Look at that guy.
He's absolutely incredible. I watched.
Yeah, but look at him.
It's not I'm not talking about the body type. I'm talking about the way he
Look
plays.
at Larry freaking Bird.
Tommy Heinsohn, you look, he's like shooting like a freaking high school kid.
So that's the competition that Bill Russell was playing against that you think so highly of.
Bill Russell, success is, look, the amount, look, let's say you out-debate all these guys. This is the only people you could debate against. No offense, these aren't the best basketball historians of all time sitting in this room.
Okay, what about yourself here?
Ouch, guys.
Kevin's pretty good.
Oh, they're going to turn on each other. Oh, dude, that's... Oh, man, I'm not going to remember because of the drinks. That should be the thumbnail right here.
Boo! Boo this guy!
Boo this fool!
I like this guy on the right.
Hold up. Bill Russell could only play against who he could play against. And he won 9 finals in a row, 11 all time. If you're getting to accolades with your Mount Rushmore comments before, how could you not include the guy who has the most NBA championships of all time?
I think talking about accomplishments, it's a nuanced conversation when you're talking about NBA playoffs, right? Like, who did you play? What opponents did you face? What kind of supporting cast did you have? Kobe Bryant played more 50-win opponents than any player in NBA history. He beat more 50-win opponents than anyone in NBA playoff history. Let me just walk you through this. Looking at all the other top tier, like top 10 all-time players that are dynastic, let's look at them, all right? The percentage of 50-win opponents that they played in NBA history. Your guy, Bill Russell, 56%. Larry Bird, 55%. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 43%. Magic Johnson and LeBron James are sitting at 50% of their opponents faced were 50-win opponents, right? Now let's get into the upper echelon guys. Steph Curry, 63%. Tim Duncan, 65%. Michael Jordan, 67%. 85% of Kobe Bryant's playoff opponents that he faced throughout his entire career won a minimum of 50 games. That is by far the hardest gauntlet of competition that any player has ever faced. There are 5 players that have faced at least 4 50-win teams in one postseason. That would be the 95 Rockets, the 2024 Dallas Mavericks, and then the 2001 Los Angeles Lakers, the 2008 Los Angeles Lakers, the 2010 Los Angeles Lakers. 3 Kobe Bryant teams, and 2 of those 3 had Pau Gasol, not Shaquille O'Neal, and he still won 5 though. He still went to 7 finals and won 5 of them.
I'm getting you're throwing so many numbers out there right now.
By the way, I respect the hell out of Skap for being able to do this. I can't remember stats 10% as well as Skap can. I don't know how he pulls it off.
And
it's hard to argue against.
The only 2
It
numbers
is.
that matter are 9 NBA championships in a row and 11 all time. Who is the second most NBA championships of all time? Is it Robert Horry, one of Kobe's old teammates?
No, probably one of the other 7
That's
Hall of
probably
Famers
true.
on Boston's team.
Another style, I tell you. Guess how many times Wilt Chamberlain beat Bill Russell in the playoffs for the NBA Finals? 0. That guy scored 100 points. One of the most dominant players of all time. The only number that
also
matters
played with a bunch
when
of
you're talking
Hall of
about NBA playoff success is the 11 championships that Bill Russell has. I see a Wheaties box with Bill Russell holding his 11 rings in his hand. The rings would barely go above his fingers because there's not nearly as many as Bill Russell has.
Fair. Give
see you later, my
Kobe
friend.
7 Hall of Famers and play 8 teams.
So you're a big Kobe fan, right?
Well, I'm more of a historian and a supporter of greatness.
Why are you a Kobe fan?
Guys, I'm having so much fun. This is such a great video, dude. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Okay, 24 minutes in. I am having a blast. I'm on beer number 2 over here, and we're just going to ride.
His tangible on-court product,
Okay.
coupled with his accomplishments,
Okay.
make him an undeniable top 3
What does
all-time
Kobe
player.
stand for? The word Kobe. You're a Kobe fan, right? What is the word
Premium
Well,
beef.
he was named specifically. He was named by his parents because they were eating in a Kobe steakhouse when,
Okay.
when his mother Pamela was
Kobe?
pregnant with him. So,
tender meat,
that's
right?
what it
Tender
means.
meat, right? Kobe's tender meat,
Like
right?
premium.
So let's talk about, you like numbers, right? What is the average PER?
I mean,
in
they
the-
support
wait,
things, yeah.
Wait, Mr. Scully, what is the average PER in the
Scap,
NBA?
just Scap.
Scat, Mr. Scat.
Did he call
Scat.
him Scappy? Hold up. Mr. Scappy?
Kobe's tender meat, right? So let's talk about, you like numbers, right? What is the average PER?
I mean,
in
they
the-
support
wait,
things, yeah.
Wait, Mr. Scully, what is the average
Okay.
PER in the
Scap,
NBA?
just Scap.
Scat, Mr. Scat. Like Scap. Okay. What is the average PER?
That's scalp. I said scalp.
You get it. What is the average PER?
Is this Joel Embiid in here right now?
What do you mean by average?
Like, what's the average PER for
Let's
players
talk
in the NBA?
about. Well, we could
The
talk.
average
We could talk about all time.
Okay, player efficiency
PERs,
rating.
yeah.
It's 15 in the league. That's the average.
Yeah.
Kobe's
Now-
at 22.7.
Okay.
Kobe is a great player.
Yeah.
But he's not elite.
Okay.
LeBron and MJ, their PER is 27
Okay.
for both.
Okay.
So Kobe is a construction worker.
Okay.
Kobe's a mechanic.
I feel
Kobe
you.
is
Can
a.
I- hold on, bro.
Kobe's an average.
Wait, did I
human
just
being.
see Joel Embiid? His number. Oh, man. Fuck that list.
He doesn't have any generational talent. He just work really, really hard. LeBron has generational talent. Michael, generational talent. And on top of that, they have hard work behind that put them in the league of their own. So there's LeBron, MJ. Everybody come last.
All right. Let's
It's
talk.
Kobe,
let's talk
Michael, Bryant.
context because you want to talk player efficiency rating PER.
Correct.
When you look at the top 30 PERs in league history, there are 3 players that existed within 1996 to 2012. Now, I know you know about 96 to 2012 because I previously had to set that context in a conversation earlier. The dead ball era in NBA history. There are 3 players in the top 30 in all-time PER, Shaq, Tim Duncan, and Yao Ming. Because they're bigs that play close to the basket. Kobe Bryant is higher rated in PER than any other player that lived in that era other than those 3 players. Higher even than other great bigs like Kevin Garnett and Dirk Nowitzki because they played further out from the basket. It was an a remarkably inefficient time that Kobe Bryant existed in. Kobe Bryant's true shooting percentage, 55% for his career.
Okay.
The true shooting percentage league-wide on average for Kobe Bryant during his career was around 51%. So he was an above-average player, actually. The true shooting percentage last year was 58%. There are 12 players that play now that are in the top 30 in PER because of how much easier and more efficient the time is now. Nikola Jokic is destroying LeBron James in advanced metrics. He's a higher PER player, BPM player, higher win share percentage.
Correct.
He's higher than even Michael Jordan. Because this era, is Nikola Jokic the GOAT?
No, he's not the. Wait.
Because it's easier now than it ever has.
I agree with Skap. I gotta say it. I agree with Skap. He's on it. He brought all the context.
Talking about Kobe Bryant, the guy that's inefficient, right? The guy is turnover ratio compared to his assists is bad. Kobe get like 5 assists and 5 turnovers a game, and Kobe is not.
He brought up turnover, Skap.
Kobe talked bad to players. He told Smush Parker that you don't have enough accomplishment to talk to me. Who talked to their players like that?
He actually made Smush
Wait, I let
change in
you
a broom
talk. Who
closet.
talked to their players like that?
I'm helping you.
You're not helping
I'm helping you.
No,
He
you're not
made
helping
Smush change in a broom closet.
Kobe was talking bad to his players. You can't do that. LeBron will never do that. I want to speak for Michael because Michael.
LeBron speaks good to their face, and then the second, ask Russell Westbrook. The second they're not looking, oh yeah, he's behind the scenes trying to get you traded, trying to shame you, having clutch media put out smear campaigns on you. That's LeBron James. I'd rather a dude tell me straight up to my face, you suck, you need to get better. I'd be like, shit, that's the captain of the team. Okay, I need to get better. What do I need to do to get better? Then have the captain of the team say, oh man, you're great. You're all good, man. You're my buddy. You're my buddy. I love you. And then behind the scenes, he's trying to get me fucking fired. Any day I would take Kobe.
Punch Steve Curry in the face. So we're not going to get into that. See, LeBron James is Kobe's daddy. LeBron James is Michael Jordan's daddy.
What? Nikola Jokic is LeBron James's daddy.
LeBron James is the league. Everybody in the league, LeBron is the daddy. Mr.
Look at his face.
There are so many things incorrect in that last statement, including...
That's the same face I was making, like, what? You're Jordan's daddy? You're Kobe's daddy? Yeah. So the guy with 4 championships owns the guy with 5 and owns the guy with 6, even though they've never had a showdown in the NBA Finals. Steph Curry is LeBron James's daddy. Dirk Nowitzki is his daddy.
And my name isn't even the most incorrect thing that he said.
Mr.
My next
Scappy?
claim is that no player in the league today will eclipse Kobe Bryant's 81-point performance.
I don't know about that, Skap. I don't know about that with the inflated scoring going on. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
You've been talking about how much easier it is to score in today's game with the advanced metrics and talking about the faster pace and the more possessions, all this stuff. All these numbers are throwing out
all the
here.
spacing.
So how are you then going to go and say that nobody, Luka Doncic, who scored, I think, 70?
Just the other day I saw... Just the other day, I saw a Laker game. Luka was in. No Austin Reeves. Obviously, no LeBron. And I think he had 22 free throws in that game, if not more.
In 2024.
73. Donovan Mitchell scored in the 70s. Devin Booker has scored in the
71.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the numbers. But the fact of the matter is, if these guys are putting up these kind of numbers, and it's only by, the way you're talking, only going to continue to get easier to score with the trend, the way the offense is trending, the way the NBA is.
It can't get much easier than it is now.
Well, you don't know that, though. We can't predict the future. So the NBA, as it potentially continues to get easier like that, why do you feel that nobody can score 81 points? If it's already been close to being done, and you've already talked about how easy the offense is.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised by this topic from Skap. No player in the league today can surpass or can eclipse Kobe Bryant's 81 points. I think it can be done these days, actually, because of all the inflation.
It's not that close. The only player ever...
73 is not close to 81?
It is.
The only player... I'm just trying to answer your question. The only player that scored more than Kobe's 81 ever, there's just one instance ever.
Yeah.
It was 1962 in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Will Chamberlain scored 100.
Yes.
Or did he? Where's the footage on that? And then...
Flight reacts, the camera wasn't on.
So Kobe 81, Next would be Chamberlain did it at 78 points.
Yep.
That was in 1961. So 62, 61, and then David Thompson also did 73 and 78. So that was it for other than Kobe's 81. Like that was it for like decades.
Okay.
Now, so
Like you said, dead ball era though, so it factors in.
But see, Kobe Bryant, as I kind of teased earlier, is arguably the greatest scorer of all time. If you adjust for pacing, the year that he scored 81 is the greatest scoring season in NBA history. If you adjust it for pace,
Well, you can adjust everything.
Right.
If you adjust anything in the world, then you can,
Okay,
you can fit your argument.
All right, fair.
I'm just saying.
So fair. So his 35.8 is still, he's one of only.
I'm not telling you he's not a great
hold on.
scorer.
He's still only one of 4 guys that ever did it. And again, he did it in a time when it was 96 points per game. He scored the 6th most points ever in an NBA season. Again, he did it in 96 point per game. The other seasons that Chamberlain did it, it was 118, 117 points per game. So 20 points per game faster. Even Jordan's great 80s, those were like 109, 110 points per game. So my point is, Kobe Bryant, undeniably a top 3 all-time player in scoring.
Yeah.
He has the most
in scoring or all
I was going to say top 3 all-time scoring. Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant. I'm with him on that.
top 3 all-time score.
Okay.
Second all-time in 60-point games. Top 3 in 50 and 40 points. Do you know that he has more 50-point games than Durant and LeBron combined
Yes, sir.
still?
I also know LeBron has more playoff buzzer beaters than Kobe, but that's for a different discussion.
So what
but
I'm
that's
saying
fine.
is Kobe Bryant is a
Better
top
playoff
3,
performer, though.
arguably the best scorer of all time.
Okay.
So that you need that. You need to have an elite all-time top 3 scorer and
Understood.
able to do it. Then he had the necessity to do it. That team was garbage. Hold on, that team was garbage. In the 81-point game, Smush Parker was the second leading scorer, 13 points. Chris Mim, the only other player in double digits, 12 points. No other guy was out of the double digits. They had only 5 bench points in that game. They were down 14 at halftime.
This is a lot of extra information. Can I
excellence.
respond?
Hold on, and I'll turn it. Excellence meets necessity.
You have incredible knowledge with your ability to rattle off these numbers, rattle off these stats. I give you the utmost credit in the world. I'll shake your hand. I'm going to look into the camera right now. He has contradicted himself multiple times. This most recent time, saying again, the NBA's offense is the easiest it's ever been. Yet nobody's going to be able to score 81 points. I find that laughable. Listen, this could age very poorly, come back to bite me in the butt. Right now, I will say somebody will score 82 points this season. Coming into this year, it'll be because the offense is the easiest it's been. There's no defense. Everybody can score, pace, fast, all this stuff. I'm wearing a Yankee hat. I'm wearing baseball stuff. I don't care.
Mike Judge.
Somebody will score 82 points this year. Take your pick of who it is. Jokic, look at him, big fat boy, whatever.
He's skinny
Jokic
now.
will do it. Luka will do it.
He's skinny now too.
Who knows what he's going to be able to do? I'm telling you right now, it's happening.
Luka had 73, but now he's playing with LeBron James as a top 8.
Well, LeBron's out for
usage
3 to 4
player.
weeks with sciatica, so he could do it in the first 3 to 4 weeks. You never know.
Speaking of which, I've had sciatica for like 15 years. I never missed a day at work.
Playing a more defensive style. Again, it's
now it's more defensive style, but it was offensive
the
before.
Lakers
though.
are. The Lakers. The Lakers
the Lakers specifically.
The Lakers
Okay.
under JJ Redick are trying to play more of a defensive method.
They actually did really great against Wemby. They shut him down by treating him like Wemby, like Shaquille O'Neal, and he just attacked him and attacked him and attacked him until he got into foul trouble and he was a non-factor. Yep, Wemby's got to recover from that and figure his way around that because other teams are going to do that to him. Listen, this guy, I would keep it simple. I honestly kind of agree with him. I think the 81 points, unless something drastically changes in the game moving forward to a more defensive mindset, to a slower pace, I think somebody will eclipse the 81 points. I do. It's just going to look way different. It's going to be a whole bunch of threes and a whole bunch of wide open lanes. And somebody's going to do it like a Luka or a Wemby or a Jokic or somebody. And but I think that's why I was surprised that this was one of his choices, that no player would eclipse the 81 points, because we are in the most inflated era of scoring ever. So I actually agree with this guy when it comes to that part.
Yeah, but listen, we'll see.
Are there
what
plenty
happens.
of other top 3 all-time players in NBA history as scoring the basketball in the NBA right now? I don't think there are. That have the
They're still
necessity
playing. They're not
team.
retired and rest in peace. They're still playing right now. So let's see what happens.
I'll bet you any amount it's not 82 this year.
Somebody will score 82, 83. Every generation.
By the way, I do like the handshake. He was wanting to shake Skap's hand at the end of that.
Skillful. Every generation gets more athletic. And I don't believe the defense is that bad. I just believe like one of these players will beat that. Not only that, Players like Luka, players like Jokic will do it, making their teammates better. Something Kobe Bryant never did at any level. Never made anybody better. Never elevated his teammates. He did say to Smush, as he said, that you don't have the accolades to talk to me. What kind of leadership is that? Listen, you don't have the accolades to talk to me, but I'm going to let you talk now.
Pau Gasol.
Okay. This is so stupid. Let's go.
Pau Gasol in 7 years prior to going.
Wait, what's his shirt say? Hold up. Oh, he's got a Space Jam shirt on?
Pau Gasol in 7 years prior to going to LA and teaming up with Kobe Bryant made no All-Stars, no All-NBAs, won no playoff games. He gets to LA and he's All-NBA, third team, an All-Star. He's winning playoff games. How is Kobe not elevating Pau Gasol? Pau Gasol goes from not an all-star at all to a Hall of Famer because he played with Kobe Bryant for 6 years. That's first. That's first to attack your assertion that Kobe Bryant didn't make players better. Secondly, in 2006 when Kobe Bryant scored the 81, when he, had half of the 50-point games in the entire NBA that season, when he averaged 40 for an entire month, Kobe Bryant that year, when he was on the court, his on-off per 100 versus off the 100 possessions per 100 when he was off the floor. They had the number 1 ranked offense in the NBA that year per 100 possessions with Kobe Bryant on the court, better than the Dallas Mavericks who won like 67 games that year. With Kobe Bryant off of the floor per 100 possessions in that 2006 season.
He does.
I do,
he
bro.
Does.
You got a lot of
when
stats.
he was off the court.
What does this have to do with somebody scoring 83?
You're saying that he
What's
doesn't
your claim, bro?
Your claim was that he doesn't make people better.
He doesn't.
This is his fault. Why don't you just name a couple players and name some reasons why somebody will score 82 points or more? Why did he have to throw that jab in as far as Kobe doesn't make his players any better, his teammates better? He derailed the whole conversation.
I'm refuting your
stats
point.
Don't matter. Watch the game.
He'll
have 3 people on him, and he won't kick it to the wing for a 3.
He won
doesn't
5
make
NBA championships.
3 of them were with Shaq. When Dirk and
how many did Shaq win without Kobe?
What Dirk and D-Wade did was way more impressive.
How was Shaq without Kobe Bryant?
One thing. Let me say one thing.
How was Shaq without Kobe Bryant?
D-Wade did it with a wash Shaq.
Let's talk about
Kobe
that.
did it with a prime Shaq. There's a difference.
Let's talk about it. And Shaquille O'Neal.
There's a difference.
And we're going to get into Shaquille O'Neal later.
Shaq was drafted in 92. He was a Miami Heat by the 2004-2005 season, if I'm not mistaken. That's 12 years into his career. He's not washed by this point. He was fat. I'll be completely real. He was kind of fat, but he wasn't washed. It's not like he was old.
I'll save it for later.
Different,
better topics.
Well, all right, I'll give it to you now. And we can talk about it later. Shaquille O'Neal with Kobe Bryant, when Kobe Bryant became a starter at the age of 20, Shaquille O'Neal was 67-33 in the playoffs and won 3 championships. In the 13 years Shaquille O'Neal played without Kobe Bryant, he was 62-54 and won 1 title. Who made who?
Somebody will score 83 and they will make their teammates better while doing it. Something Kobe Bryant never did.
That I don't believe, and I question, I wonder, will they do it while leading to a victory? Because that's why Kobe Bryant scored 81, was to win the damn game.
Who will? Luka? How many championships Luka have?
Number 30 over at Golden State is still playing, and he's still looking good. That jump shot is still wet. Okay, number one.
Did you just say Steph Curry?
Yeah, I did say Steph Curry. Number 1.
Okay, I don't think so. Hey, okay, hold up. Guys, we're at the halfway point. I'm not going to stop it. This is going to be very unprofessional, but I'm drinking some beers tonight, and I want to keep going. I'm having a great time. I'm going to try to remember to edit this out, but I'm probably going to forget. I'm not going to lie, because I'm going to walk away from this quite a bit buzzed. So give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing beer. Yeah, it's unprofessional. Sorry. Okay. I really hope I remember to edit this crap out tomorrow, but that's probably not going to happen. Let's rock.
Chich, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson. Hell,
What are their career highs right now?
Has a good game against Hot 3.
What are their
Brunson.
career highs right now?
New York.
What are their career highs right now? What's Jalen Brunson's career high right now?
It's got to be in the 40s, 45.
40 to 82 is a big jump. 61 to 82 is a big jump.
61, pretty impressive.
61 to 82, that's a pretty big jump, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a pretty
And-
big jump.
and-
And somebody who's more unselfish and spreads the ball because
he has a better.
win. It's to win.
Let me restate the claim for you
Yeah.
guys. Let me restate the claim for you guys, just so you understand. Kobe Bryant.
8 assists.
Kobe Bryant is one of the 3 greatest scorers that has ever existed, and he was on one of the
Carmelo
worst.
Anthony.
Hold on. And he was on one of the worst teams that was ever put together. So it was when excellence met necessity that he had to do that. His team was down 14 points
Yeah.
at halftime in that game against Toronto.
Hell,
he
Devin
had
Booker-
to do it.
Yeah.
Devin Booker.
He's about to bring up Booker, so I can lead into that too. No, Kobe did it when his team sucked. You didn't see Kobe scoring 81 points when he had Pau Gasol and Ron Artest and all these guys in place to win a championship. He was desperate to win any game possible, and all the weight was on his shoulders. That 81 makes sense. It should be a selfish 81. He was the only one who could score the damn ball at that point. Devin Booker, similar situation. At that point, that was before the Suns got Chris Paul and we had an identity. We were terrible before that. So Devin Booker just said, screw it one day, and he went off. But we bring up Devin Booker. I am 99% sure that game, we lost that game. Suns lost that game.
Booker has a 70-plus point game.
71.
Anybody can do in today's game. They talked about the defense is worse than ever.
It's worse than ever, but there's not.
That was your point.
It's worse than ever, but there's not one of the 3 greatest scorers that ever existed in NBA history.
It doesn't have to be.
With the necessity
In today's game, it
to have
doesn't have
do
to
that.
be. Steph Curry can still do it.
Steph Curry
Luka
will never
Doncic-
score 80
Luka
points.
Doncic can do it.
Kevin Durant and Steph Curry combined do not have as many 50-point games in their careers.
Who do I think really has a chance? Wemby, Luka. Wemby and Luka. I might just stop there. Those are the only two guys I think can do it right now. Jokic, it's not in his nature to score 82 points. He's an all-around player. So I think those are the only 2 guys I'm looking at that, like, maybe you can do it someday.
Fine.
If Malachi Flynn and SxADk Bey can score over 50 points, I don't think in today's game you need to be a top 3 scorer of all time to surpass 81 points. I think Luka
agree.
Doncic could do it. They're probably
He didn't do it when he didn't have LeBron.
Who?
Now, Luka didn't do it when he didn't have LeBron. Now he has LeBron, a ball usage hog as well.
All right, I'll be done in 3 seconds. We know LeBron's gonna be gone pretty soon. Kobe didn't do it.
But
when
who
he
else
had,
are they gonna get?
Kobe didn't do it when he had Shaq. So maybe if Luka's ever a one-man team like Kobe was
Correct.
that year, maybe he'll be able to do it.
But will he ever be? Because the Lakers are going to continue to refortify those players around Luka.
That's a hypothetical that we can't talk about. All we can say right now is guys like Malachi Flynn and SxADk Bey were not scoring over 50 points the year Kobe Bryant scored 81 points. So we're in a current NBA where guys are going off
Way
some
easier.
nights.
Yep.
It's way
Way
easier to
easier
score
today. Yep.
So you don't need to be a top 3 scorer of all time to surpass 81 points. If Devin Booker could do it when he wasn't even at his best.
Devin Booker was absolutely shot-chucking, going for it all out, and he still fell pretty shy. 82 to 71 is still pretty far away.
No, you're right. That is, but it's not that
That's a
many.
lot.
But it's not that many to say that it's not possible to surpass 81. I think someone who's currently in the NBA right now will eventually score 81, and that player will probably not be a better all-time player.
I'm actually surprised by Skap that he's saying it's never going to happen. We never thought anybody would score 81 points after Wilt. We never thought that would happen. Kobe proved us wrong. All it takes is one guy, one night, and be on a freaking mission, and it can be done.